non-projected media, which is the traditional way, and the projected media, which is the technology. So the examples of the non-projected media is the real objects, models, real things, basic materials, books, works, example, organic. This is an example of non-projected material, high visual, blackboard. And the projected media is example, there's the overhead transparencies, slides, web films, video, and yung mga presentation na ating create mga presentation na i-create nyo sa tumakan. So when choosing the technology for education, there are 7 types to consider. Number 1 is fit. So in the engaging technology education in front of the class, it should be fit because it makes sure to support your teaching goals or to be fitted na ma-adapt sa kanang learning styles sa students. And another one is the ease of use. Make sure na muhang technology is easy to access or guys everyone. Hindi lang siya mag-install po ka na and then engagement. Engagement is the choose technology na interested ang mga students na imuhan discuss about para ang dali na nila ma-learn. And number 4 is access. It means easy to accessible na siya. Accessible na din siya para malibog ang mga mata. And number 5 is the cost. If you are going to create that technology, make sure that it's staying within your budget. Hindi ka lang sinakabagas ko kayo para lang makapresent o nindot, pero ang imuha ko ng learning styles ay mga teaching styles is being maka-adapt sa mga mata. And number 6 is to support find technology with good help ng mga supporter. Dali na siya ma-ilihan kung usa about ng imuha and for the last one is the compatibility. Compatibility makes that it works really well with you already have. Make sure na compatible ang mukhang technology nga i-develop the way. So for the factors in the learning selection, it will be discussed by Mr. Pelé.
So factors in technology selection. We have 4 selections versus
the equipment are here or already prepared. Pause on inquiring the equipment or producing the lesson in audio or visual form.
This means that we should consider whether the necessary hardware and software are readily available and if they fit within your budget. If not, you need to assess the cost of acquiring or creating the content in a different format. So, number 4, activity and suitability.
Will the chosen media fit the resources?
Resulting in other information, motivation, or psychomotor disability.
So activity or suitability is considered how well the technology fits the specific instructional activity. It should align with learning objectives, content, and engagement needs. And number 3 is appropriateness in relation to the learning.
Is the medium suitable for the learner's ability to comprehend?
So, in number 3, learners evaluate if the technology is suitable for the learners. Practice and comprehension levels, it should avoid being instruction or source of entertainment rather than journey. Last is objective matching.
Overall, does the medium help in achieving the learning objectives?
So the last is focuses on aligning the chosen technology with the learning objectives. Now let's proceed to criteria for this visual aid.
Learners say we learn 83% through the use of sight, compared with less effective ways to learn. Hearing 10%, smell 4%, touch 2%, and taste 1%. In the use of
Visuals for a wide range of materials, visual boards, charts, overhead transparent slides, computer-generate presentations.
Lettering dapat tatlo kita sa likod, visible sa dapat yung letters and same na color combination ng given division na dapat mabagay ang yan. Kung mga colors sa visual aids para active siya sa mga students. Assess and visual niya or presentation using the following criteria of visual elements, pictures, illustration, and graphic. So, number one, lettering, style, or font. So, sabihan naman ng lettering, style, or font, diba? One siya, ang bidakon sa font o ang design sa font, like, for example, ang bold na font ay cartoons niya niya, ito, possible recommend. Second, number of lettering style. So no more than 2 in a static display, chart, bulletin, or bulletin chart or bulletin board. Three, use of capitals. So proper usage of capitals in the using of visual aids. Capital letters still before sa one. Akan mo-word number 4, lettering colors, easy to see and read, use of contrast or wood, and emphasize like sa odd or color combination para kita mo siya hindi siya dark sa pa. Fifth is lettering size. Good visibility even for students at the back. Natawag dito kanina na same na sila sa number 1, dapat lettering size scale is dapat para visible sa front and especially at the back. And 6, spacing between letters. So equal and even spacing readable ang style. Ang font is dapat ako visible sa front. Especially at the back.
So that's all for today. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye and thank you, teachers. Picture mo lang.